Hello and welcome to Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. Today we will have a look at Diagnostics, CODX. It's a very interesting stock because it's showing constantly from the beginning of the year very strong uptrend based on some catalysts we observed during the year. And even the famous COVID decline didn't kill the stock actually, and it slightly degraded here. But then, it just reversed backwards and shows very nice uptrend. So you can see almost 30 times increase from the beginning of the year till the maximum we observed at May 13, having overbought situation here as well. And then some down retrace happened, and actually we can see during the year that moving average 50 is working as a very strong support for this stock, reconfirmed many times. But now it's closely following it again and try to again go to run up, but looks like that moving average 20 starts to work as a resistance. Like last week it wanted to pierce it once, and probably today it did, but still it's a question. There was a retrace all week, very slowly with dojis, meaning that market was still hesitant and expecting the reversal. Dojis are actually candles that look like this, so it's a very small body and quite high shadows, meaning that bulls and bears are actually kind of in a draw, and there is no strong trend shown. If you look to other indicators, it's very interesting to see to understand the overall situation with the stock. So if you look for RSI behavior after this maximum, it trended down. Now looks like willing to go up again and drag the price. This creates some psychological pressure up in heads of people, but still, as I said, watch that we still did not cross the moving average 20, and moving average 20 actually had a maximum of about 8th of June and now seems like going down. Situation is similar to what we observed in March. Here it had a maximum, then going down. Still the question, would it really cross from top the moving average 50 and then show the magic cross down and drag the price down significantly, or will it behave similarly to as it was in the middle of April and then actually return dragging the price up? If you also look for MACD indicator, well, after having this maximum, it has traced down, formed a nice wave, and then looks like returning, almost cutting from the bottom upwards, which also creates momentarily some bullish expectations for next week. And then it's still a question how it will behave, because if you look at the last candle, it's actually white candle with quite big body with respect to shadows, and still it's possible that it will continue running up entire week or at the beginning of next week. Then we will have some resist levels here, which would be observed at this level, would be the major resistance. And of course there will be another one here observed, and another one will be of course then here as well. This is the maximum, and then some unconfirmed small resistance on those levels of candles, because also you need to watch the volumes here. They defined also some resistance behavior. These are really strong resistance because a lot of volume was traded here and there. And it creates some difficulties because it's really well echeloned, and if any catalyst will come, there are still some indications it might. If it comes, indeed the stock will try really to boost up. So you need to wait. It's more like a news-driven stock for now. If there will be any negative situation or let's say delay with good catalyst, what could happen? This very strong price growth might try to retrace itself back, and then it will actually pierce the moving average 50 and go down. Then the question will be where it will stop, because if this will be happening, it will create a massive pessimistic expectations from mid and short-term traders. So the prices will really go down, and there will be several lines of defense and support. This will be the first line of support, then we will have another line of support here. And if price is really dragged down even further, there will be very strong line of support here as well. And of course, moving average 200 itself will work as a support. Most probably the second line will be the strongest support, because by that time moving average 200 will also reach it. And somewhere here will be the major battle, in case, as I said, if there will be strong decline of the stock. So you need to be watching it. If you're already in position, it still might be worth to stay and wait for catalyst. If you see any signs of decline, especially after this resistance level 1, let's redraw resistance level 1, and then it might be wise to wait and to see if it will pierce moving average 50 or not. Having said that, in case of piercing happens, there will be some interesting buy opportunities, of course, for this stock. So there will be like this area, of course, between the support lines, this area and this area. This is for like longer term. This could be like, zero area, 1 or 2. Zero means like you can buy there with some confidence, as well as actually a little bit higher here as well. But be careful and we'll have some funds for possible average down. If it goes area 1 or 2, actually will be very good buying. I don't think it will go to area 2. This should be only in case if there's some bad catalyst actually, or news that there will be no news, meaning that this very strong uptrend is now decelerating. So this might happen, but if not, if good catalysts come, it will go up. But it's still very well echeloned defense for bears, and they can prevail maybe at the beginning or at the end of next week. So be careful, but in case of downtrend, these are very nice boxes to buy, you can watch for. So this was it for CODX. Good luck, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel.